Now next topic is the acceleration. Suppose okay anybody changes the position, okay, means we can say he changes the velocity, also velocity with respect to a time. Okay, if anybody changes the velocity with respect to a time, it is called acceleration. So it is denoted by a, okay, b by t. Suppose okay 20 meter per second is the velocity, and 1 meter, sorry, 1 second is the time taken. So then the value of acceleration is a 20 meter per second square. I hope okay you understood कि why okay I write meter per second square. So from that we clear it is the unit of एक्सलेशन इज मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर. आपने इतना ही याद रखना है कि एनी ओके कोई वेलोसिटी चेंज हो रही है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू अ टाइम, नॉट कोई अदर कहानी में जाना है. ठीक है, इट इज द ओके एक्सलेशन बी बाय टी. ओके, और वी कैन राइट ऑल्सो फाइनल वेलोसिटी एंड इनिशियल वेलोसिटी इज इक्वल टू, ठीक है, एक्सलेशन. फाइनल वेलोसिटी क्या थी? इनिशियली. इनिशियली मींस व्हेन यू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट, ओके, हाउ मच द वेलोसिटी, ओके, एंड व्हेन यू रीच अ फाइनल पॉइंट, तो हाउ मच द वेलोसिटी इज हियर. ओके, बोथ द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द फाइनल एंड इनिशियली वेलोसिटी with okay ratio with time taken, how much okay took time. So from that we find the acceleration. We can write as a definition part, change in velocity with respect to a time is called acceleration. It is denoted by small a and unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Okay, now in the next thing we will talk about the average speed, average velocity and average acceleration. Okay, if I talk about the average speed, simple speed क्या थी आपकी, distance per unit time. तो we can write in average speed, okay, in average speed it is denoted by VAB, total distance covered by a body, means S1 plus S2 plus S3 upon T1 plus T2 plus T3. Suppose there one is the body, okay, firstly O to A, okay, 100 meter, then A to B 5 meter, then B to C again 5 meter. Okay, so now average speed, uh, firstly total distance 100 meter plus 5 meter plus 5 meter, means it took time 10 second for the 100 meter, 2 second for okay 5 meter, again 2 second for another 5 meter. ठीक है, तो देन 100 प्लस यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 110, 10 प्लस यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 14, ये आ जाएगी आपकी एवरेज स्पीड. Okay, if you calculate the mathematically things, so that's mean okay the value is reduced, okay, in a point a decimal form. I hope you understood कि total distance covered by a body to the total time taken, it is the average speed. Average velocity is the same, you know, okay, total displacement covered by a body. Okay, so we can write also final velocity plus initially velocity upon 2. It is also okay represent the average velocity. Unit is the same, and okay value you find according to the what's the value of displacement, distance, initially velocity and final velocity. Okay, so then average acceleration is the same, okay, means there are the two type of acceleration. First one is the positive acceleration and second one is the retardation, negative acceleration. If the value of acceleration is in positive, so then we can say it is the positive acceleration. If the value is in negative, numerical में आपकी वैल्यू नेगेटिव आ रही है तो दैट्स मीन वी कैन से कि इट इज द रिटार्डेशन. ओके, next topic is the graphically representation. Okay, how we introduced with the graph, distance time graph is here, velocity time graph is here. Okay, so we will focus just only two things, means speed time, velocity time. Okay, another we will discuss in the continue, okay, in the next chapters. Just to focus on only two things. Okay, firstly, uniform graph for distance and time graph. First thing in graphically representation, it's a most important thing. Okay, any graph with respect to a time. Okay, suppose there one is the distance time, suppose there one is the speed time, suppose there one is the velocity time, suppose there one is the acceleration time. So time is always in x-axis. And other things, if I talk about a distance time, so that's mean distance in y-axis. If I talk about a velocity time, so velocity in y-axis. Okay, so if we will talk about uniform distance time graph, it is always in straight path. And if I talk about a non-uniform, so it is in a zigzag. Okay, it is this one and it is also this one. There are two types. Okay, means वो straight नहीं होगा. Okay, another one, if body is in a rest, so then this graph is represent. ये ग्राफ वेलोसिटी टाइम में, ओके, यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी में भी इंट्रोड्यूस होगा, बट डिस्टेंस टाइम में क्या है, द बॉडी इज इन अ रेस्ट. ओके, तो इफ आई टॉक अबाउट अ यूनिफॉर्म ग्राफ वर्सेस वेलोसिटी वर्सेस टाइम, सॉरी, तो देन अकॉर्डिंग टू that time is in x-axis and velocity is here, the graph is in a straight path. If I talk about a uniform, and in non-uniform, so that's mean this type and this type. Okay, so there are the graphically representation for the motion. Okay, now the last topic of this chapter is most important, the equation of motion, जो आपने 9th grade में भी की थी. Okay, so now we will focus of a equation of a motion.